Okay guys, I'm doing this video because I always use filters and everybody always wonders about why I use filters. Well, today is going to be so hard for me. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that's going to make fun of me, and they're probably making fun of me right now as we speak. Um, yes, I do have some pretty messed up teeth, but I'm lucky to have teeth. After being through some of the things that I've been through, I have to really watch what I say, because I did a video before to do a reveal while I was out. I'm just hoping my son don't come up here and have to hear all this. But it's for educational purposes, I guess, or whatever. But I run a mental health live, and we talk about abuse and what happens to you, what you've been through, and the scars that it has left behind. Well, the reason I use filters is because the scars tell a story on my face. So I always do this in my lives, so I guess I'm going to do it now. 1, 2, 3. This is the real me, okay? You guys always see a filter on me because I don't like to look at myself, and right now this is really hard for me. Not because of the age spots, not because of the dark circles, not because of, age-related stuff, because, I am 50 years old, okay? I am 50 years old. I've been through a lot, a lot of trauma, okay? And I just want to try to explain to you, which TikTok took down the last video I did, because I was actually talking about the things that had happened to me. Like, we're not supposed to talk about our truth or something. But I do have right here on my face, and as I said, this is for, abuse awareness, okay? To know how quickly things can change. You can be lovey-dovey and then all of a sudden, boom, something happens. Well, that's how I got what I did right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see it every single day of my life, okay? My ex bit my face. My daughter's father bit my face and left marks on my face, okay? One side of my throat has been crushed because of him, because he took his fist and pushed in my throat and collapsed one side of my throat. Which I have talked to multiple times to you guys, and if you've been in my lives, then you know. I had a pan come up and hit me right here to right here. This is where it cut me and almost took my eyeball out. So I have to look at that all the time, where I look like I have a teardrop underneath my eye. My face right here, as you can see, if you look really close, you can see a scar right there. That is from I don't even know how to say it, a shaving, not the actual shaver, but the thing that goes inside the shaver. We got to talk like we're, in kindergarten here, because, it's ridiculous. But anyways, I'm trying to explain this because I want you guys to know that, I understand. I have been through so much trauma. I have been through so much abuse. All kinds. That's why I run a mental health live. And I just wanted to show you guys today because, I was brave. And I know people are going to make fun of my teeth. Well, you know what? I used to have pretty perfect teeth until I went through a certain place and they went bankrupt. So I never got the last half and to be able to use the retainer that I was supposed to have. So now my teeth are jacked. So on top of everything else, I have that. Down here from where I was by if you guys can understand that, we have to do sign language and all this nonsense. But because of that, I have things right down here. That's not this. But right through here, I have a bunch of scars from where on top of the hood after he, with and I have to look at that. And the older that I get, the more that my scars are starting to pop out on my face. So maybe this will help you guys understand a little bit more about why I do use the filters, because, who would want to look at this face, right? You guys are probably laughing at me right now. I'm just probably a big joke. But I just want you to know that if you have been through anything, please reach out to me. I run a mental health live from 12:01 a.m. until who knows when. And then I do another one at 3:33. Okay? If you ask why that, because I love 33. I have my reasons. But there's no judgment. There's no hate. There's nothing in my lives that you have to worry about. All you have to do is just please respect my rules, and please do not act like you're better than everybody else that's in there, because we are misfits. We've all been through things. We've all been through pain, and we've all been through suffering. So all we ask is if you come in, be polite, okay? There's no reason to be rude to anyone. And if you want to be that way, please just don't. Exit left. That's all I can say. But here you guys go. This is what you guys were waiting for. You said, why are you using filters, this, that, and the other. So I guess laugh away, but just know this was really hard for me to do. Really, really hard for me to make this video. So I hope that in some way that this helps somebody to know that, you know what, you can go through a lot and come out stronger. I'm so much stronger. I'm beautiful inside here. I don't have to be beautiful out here, but look, see, no filter, absolutely nothing. This is me. So I will see you guys soon, and I hope you guys all have an amazing, incredible day. And as I said before, if you're laughing at me, maybe you should take a look in the mirror at yourself and think, maybe there's something wrong with me if I do this to people. So until we see each other again, have an amazing day.